All right. Back again. Yeah. Okay. So today's contemplation is from a certain phrase that is very popular that says "go with the flow," right? So go with the flow, and it sort of has a negative connotation sometimes. Like when people say "go with the flow," people are like, "No, don't go with the flow. Have a rigid plan." And so I was thinking like, I think you should have a plan and you should go with the flow, right? Very important that you go with the flow. So, case scenario, right? You have a plan to buy a house, right? But currently, you don't have a job. Okay. Having a plan to buy a house is good, but you don't have a job, right? So, since you don't have a job, what should you do? You should have a CV. So, going with the flow in the moment is you having a CV. So, you are not so concerned about the house that you are just saying, I want to buy a house, I want to buy a house, and you currently don't have anything that you are flowing with, right? So you see why going with the flow is important. Like all you have is today. You don't have tomorrow. All you have is today. So if you're going to buy a house in 5 years, that 5 years plan has to be reflected in today. So when you see like an Iroko tree growing, sometimes when you see an Iroko tree, you feel like it just appeared there. No, the Iroko was a seed, or let's use any kind of plant now, right? It was a seed. It was there for months. You didn't even see it. It grew to a tiny plant and it grew and then it became a tree and then you're like, wow, it's a tree. So I think we are too carried away by wow moments like, wow, I want this to be me. Like, wow, wow, we are so intrigued by things and plans. But if you don't go with the flow currently, you have to flow into your plans. Like, you have to be in a flow state to get to your plan. So it's like, okay, you have dreams, they might be very huge. And I mean, dream as big as possible. Nobody says you should be dreaming small, like, oh, yeah, I'm dreaming big, oh. Right? But while you're dreaming big, you need to go with the flow. So, how are you flowing into those big dreams? Right? You want to be NASA, you want to be this, you want to break a world record. Go with the flow. How are you flowing today that you're going to flow into that plan tomorrow? Don't just let this thing not just be a wow moment, right? Sometimes just believing is going with the flow. Sometimes, I mean, like, believing that it's going to happen. And as you are believing, the plan is being revealed every day. As you are believing, the universe and God is like popping up little things. Speak with this person, speak with that person, speak with this person, and you're speaking with this person, and it's just flowing, and then you are in the plan. But just saying things will happen and just being scared of the plan or just being too rigid, it doesn't work, I think, right? So yeah, go with the flow and see you tomorrow though.